was Diogenes. So he's described by the literature as somebody who would prowl through Athens. He would go around even in broad daylight holding a lamp in search of one honest man. He would live sort of like an animal, not really washing himself, rolling in the hot sand, also sometimes too often I would say causing himself some harm. He would hug cold statues even in winter, and he's very well known for masturbating himself. Why am I telling you about Diogenes and the importance, and where is the importance of Diogenes in the literature and in the philosophical literature specifically? Well, he was in favor of the idea of autarkeia. That is a Greek word and it means autarky. It means self-sufficiency. And the way you would achieve self-sufficiency in Diogenes' mind is also through the ecology of wanking. His is a call to freedom through conformity. The conformity we're talking about is not the conformity to society and societal rules and regulations. The conformity we're talking about is against society, and it's a conformity to nature. Specifically, conformity to the fact that humans too are animals. Diogenes says we have confused what is a need for what we want. And confusing the two has led us into multiplying the need for unnecessary luxuries we could do easily without. We have become, says Diogenes, physically soft and morally weak. He belonged to this group of people that we identify as cynics. Why? Because basically their approach to life was that of not wanting, not achieving, in a weird way. The not wanting and the not achieving is realizing that even with very little, man can be satisfied. That all of what society does is invite us to consume and consume more and more. And this was true at Diogenes' times, as it is true nowadays, right? We feel like we have the need to buy and have, and through having, we realize ourselves. But is that really a form of realization? Is that really a form of actualizing your potential? Diogenes is very famous for behaving like an animal. All the cynics are in reality, right? He would scrounge for food. If asked what kind of wine would you prefer, he would say somebody else's. He would very much provoke the Athenian society into thinking that it is the god's prerogative to do nothing, but for the godlike to need only little. And so masturbation was, for the cynics, a solution to avoid interpersonal social harm. So here the clue, the main thing that we have to highlight is that it was not a way to avoid relationship. That was not what the cynics were about. They didn't feel this sort of fear that I would say is widespread of connecting deeply with somebody and relying upon someone. But they wanted to avoid interpersonal and social harm. Now, a few of them actually got married. And for instance, we have the names of Critias and Hipparchia. Hipparchia was also a spectacular case in and for itself, because Hipparchia was also aristocrat, right? And so she decided to give everything up, get married with Critias, and decide both of them to live this cynical life. But what do you guys think? I want to hear what you think, so let us know, comment below, and we'll catch up next time in a new video, okay? We'll talk soon. Bye.